Hello everyone, I'm Jasper and this is JJ Vids. Welcome back to the channel, and today we're up here in the San Jose Bay Area with the 2012 Toyota Tacoma, and we got a pretty big trailer with us today because we're up here to pick up some car parts. So today's video is mainly going to be about fuel consumption that second gen V6 Toyota Tacomas get while towing a trailer. And this trailer right here weighs about 2,200 pounds by itself. So this trailer empty is already a pretty good gauge of what the fuel consumption towing is going to be, but we're going to test the MPG figures in real time, and I have a scan tool or a little gauge in the dash of the Tacoma that monitors all the MPGs for us, so we can really see exactly what type of gas mileage we're getting in real time off the OBD2 system. So with that being said, we're going to hop onto the road and get right in today's video. Stay tuned. Before we get out onto the road, we're just going to do a brief overview on this. For those of you who haven't watched the channel, this is a 2012 Toyota Tacoma, double cab, long bed, four-wheel drive with an automatic transmission. And we have a few modifications on this truck, as you guys can tell. We have these iron bowl bumpers right here. This bumper in the front weighs about 350 pounds. The bumper in the rear weighs about 200, maybe 250 pounds. We got the Alpha Rex headlights with the halo design in them, which are really nice. Then within them we have last fit LEDs. We got these amber daytime running lights as well as the TRD Pro style grille. And taking a look underneath here, we got the TRD skid plate right there. On the side, we have the TRD beadlock rims wrapped with the Toyo Open Country tires, which are definitely really good tires for on-road, off-road use, and they look pretty good as well. Also pretty affordable. And then the lift kit we have on this truck is the Icon Vehicle Dynamics Stage 2 suspension kit. And this is a really nice suspension kit. As you guys can tell, the truck sits really nice. It looks factory, but it rides way better than it does on the factory setup. Now going in here to the back, this is one of my favorite modifications on the truck. We have the full catback TRD exhaust, which sounds amazing. You're probably going to hear more of that once we get onto the road. We have the custom TRD Sierra Nevada Edition stickers on both sides of the truck. We got a camper shell on here. And then we got this big boy. We have this big 2,000 pound trailer. It's a little overkill for what we need, but it's a friend's trailer and I'm borrowing it. So this is going to be a really good real life example of what type of fuel consumption these trucks get with a trailer like this. So by the time we get all the parts on here, I expect to have about 2,800 pounds, maybe 3,000 pounds. So we're going to go into the truck right now. I'm going to tell you guys what type of fuel consumption we've been getting coming up here because we're about 5 hours away from home right now. Hopping in here to the Tacoma, we have a gray interior in here, which is really nice, matches the silver on the exterior. And as you guys can see here, pretty generic gauge cluster and stuff. We have an aftermarket Alpine radio and a pretty good sound system with some Alpine Type S speakers and a Diamond Audio subwoofer in the rear. But right here, we have our little scan tool, and this thing is called the Scan Gauge E, and this thing I've had for years, and it works on all my vehicles. All you have to do is plug it into the OBD2 system right under here, and basically you can read all your stuff here. You can get your right now I have it set to your miles per gallon and average miles per gallon, but you can set it to miles per hour, RPM, tire pressure sensors, and then there's like a bunch of other settings on here, even CO2. I mean, it goes really deep on this scan tool. It's a really great tool, but this is a tool we're going to be using in order to kind of calculate and see what our current and average MPG is on the second gen V6 Toyota Tacoma towing a trailer. So let's get on the road and let's see what these figures are showing us. So we're about 20 minutes into our drive right now. We're going to take a look at the gas gauge for the first time, and it says that we're averaging about, well, not about, exactly 13.5 miles to the gallon, and we're getting like 12 to like, well, basically 10 to 15, you know, going in kind of stop and go traffic here. I will say, before, when we were coming up here, our average MPG was about 12 miles to the gallon. And, you know, going back down to Southern California, we're going to be having a little bit more weight and less aerodynamics in the trailer. So it's probably going to be around 12 MPG if I were to guess. But right now it says we're getting 13.6. But we're just going to keep on rolling and see what the gas gauge has to say. So we just arrived at our destination here, and we're here to get some Toyota parts. We just, we're at this Toyota Junkyard here where all they have is Toyota parts. So this is going to be really interesting for those of you who are Toyota fanatics, but let's just kind of see what's going on here and see what happens.
Right-hand drive. It's from like South Africa or something.
No way, is this a Land Cruiser?
Yeah, it's a Land Cruiser. Yeah, right-hand drive.
Look, it even has the ball on it.
Prado is the name of it. So the frame and the components. So all these components on this thing, like upper, lower, spindle, all that shit, all the running gear is the same as this Generation 4Runner, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
This is so much of a bigger car.
I know, right? I trip on it. So we got a low mile, like a 4Runner with like 90,000 miles on it, right? Which was low.
Yeah.
For a 96. So I took all those components, the uppers, the lowers, because all the bushings and shit were killer. Right. And we put them all, we're gonna put them all on this one.
Right. Is this diesel?
And then clean up the frame. No.
It's just dude, this I think this is diesel, man.
Yeah.
I think this is a dude. This is so sick, man.
And I think, I'm not sure, but there's.
Look with the mirrors and two. Oh my gosh.
I think he's looking at food. So I think we're gonna come back over here and then rent that one out because there's more space.
Okay. So he owns all this land?
The buildings, yeah.
The buildings.
Yeah. So I'll give Shorty a hand, get that shit out.
Look at this place, man. This is.
What do you got? Like a truck and trailer or some shit?
Yeah, I got a trailer. This place is absolutely insane. Even up there, all the different Toyota stripped cabs, single cabs, extended cabs. Wow. We're just moving a couple things out of the way right now. I mean, it's just Toyota as far as the eye can see. Man, this is a pretty cool place. Now we're going to get this stuff loaded up in the trailer. Put the wood underneath it. Bring it a little bit more back. Yep. This thing's light. So we got the first part loaded up into the truck. The second part's coming right over here. And we got a bed and a cab for an unknown vehicle at this time. And this is kind of our, this is kind of the reason we came all the way up here to Bay Area with this big old trailer. And good thing we did, because I don't think it would fit without it.
Watch your feet. Watch your feet.
Unless you guys have a gate. I didn't even ask you.
Well, it wasn't in the field.
It all fits perfectly. So sick, dude. Let's go. It fits. Thank God. So we filled up about 20 miles ago, and for some reason, even though this thing is fully loaded with the car parts that we have, we're getting like 14.2 average MPG right now. Right now we're getting 18 miles to the gallon currently, and this is really good. I mean, this is much better than what we had coming up here. So definitely we'll be interested to see what the average gas mileage is going to be after, you know, another 220, 230 miles when we get to our next fuel stop. Little update for you guys, we're a little under half a tank right now, and our gas mileage has gone down a little bit. Now we're averaging 12.7 miles to the gallon as opposed to the 14 that we were getting earlier, which is about the same as what we were getting on the way up here, which is kind of what I was expecting. We have about 75 more miles until our next stop in Santa Maria. And we're going to get some gas, and we're just going to do a little walk around of the truck and make sure everything's dialed in. But as of right now, everything's holding up pretty well, knock on wood. And yeah, we'll give you an update soon. So just rolled up here to the gas station. Literally the gas light just turned on, and over about a 240 mile stretch, our average MPG is 13 miles to the gallon. We made it back home with the trailer and the truck, and that's going to be a great place to leave off today's video because we were able to do a full real-life test of the fuel consumption or miles per gallon that V6 second-gen Toyota Tacomas get while hauling a trailer with about 2,500 to 3,000 pounds. And we came to the conclusion that our average MPG was about 13 miles to the gallon. When we were going up to San Jose, it was a little bit less at 11, but coming back down, we got about 14. So we'll meet it in the middle at about 13 miles to the gallon. But if you guys like this type of content, please be sure to leave a comment down below and subscribe to the JJ Vids channel. And remember, we got a 1,000 subscriber giveaway going on for the channel right now, which is going to be a $100 O'Reilly's gift card giveaway. So in order to get signed up for that, make sure to read the description below. But with that being said, I'll see you guys next time. Cheers.